Hi, so welcome to Cooking with Mariah. I actually just filmed the video and then realized I should probably do an intro. So here I am, about to eat my wonderful food that I just made, and it's about to be great. So enjoy the video you're about to see. I'm also going to film the outro right now. So I've been making chicken tendies and honestly just a bunch of other stuff. We got this fried piece of chicken that I'm going to turn into a chicken sandwich. Why are you like this? We got these two just regular old chickens that I seasoned a lot. Karen might tell you, you over-seasoned them. Like, they changed color and everything. Karen, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, eat my chicken. Salt is not a seasoning. It's basically a condiment. Okay, don't look at my dirty stove. But we got some chicken tendies frying in here. Why do I have all these different things? Because variety is the spice of life. I'm making it for me and nobody else. But actually, I'm making it for my boyfriend because he eats too much. So, could that chicken tendy be a little smaller? No. Why? Because you're making it for you. She's big. She's beautiful. That's a big chicken nugget. It's going to be great. So, remember, kids, if you don't have enough oil, just, prop your frying pan up so all the oil's on one side and then fry stuff on that side. It's probably safe, it's probably fine, it's probably okay. Just remember not to get water in there. Don't look at my dirty sink either, because we know water has a volatile reaction. Wow, it's really upset now because you put water in it. You could start a fire. Was that safe? No. So now we have these two little chicken tendies, but I definitely don't have enough breading, and I just had to wash my hands, and I decided to turn my phone on and start recording. While I'm doing things, I just talk in my head like I'm narrating a YouTube video, and I decided if I'm just gonna do that, I should just make the YouTube video. So everything's a mess, the house is disgusting, who cares? Not me. So right now, I'm gonna show you what I got. We got an egg. You can't see it. There's an egg in here. What's that famous TikTok cook say? He says, let it vibe on the side. So what you need to do is flip your tendies. What do you use? A dirty fork. You know why? Because you just washed it. Look, now it's dirty again. Oh no. You flip your tendies. If they're burnt, they're burnt. It's fine. Big Bertha here, she's not gonna get burnt. She's too thick. Everything else is getting cold. Do we care? No. Why? Because you're making it for yourself. So you get yourself some cheap breadcrumbs. They just look like this. You sprinkle them out. Okay. Now, the breadcrumbs are seasoned. But what are you going to do? That's right. You're going to grab your onion powder, your garlic powder, your cayenne pepper, and your salt and your pepper. I got salt right here. You're gonna do all this into it. Just right into it. Make that seasoned. Make it actually seasoned. We're not Karens over here. I might look like it, but I'm actually Native American. What does that have to do with food? Probably not a lot. We're not vegan. I don't know. When I can afford to just buy jackfruit and have my own garden, that's probably what I'll do, is try to go vegan. So sometimes certain things are really hard to open with like wet nails. Don't know if anyone else has this problem. So you just try to and then you bend the shit out of your nails and it's fine. You just season that entire thing. Now, I want these last two to surprise people. So you just go in. Just go in with the cayenne pepper. Sorry, I had to turn my phone camera with my nose. Is this contaminated with chicken now? Yeah, because this wax paper is apparently garbage. So sometimes your cayenne pepper doesn't want to come out. You just rock it back and forth. It comes out. Okay. Now, you put everything up and back because you live in a tiny house, hence why it's always a mess, because you can't put anything away. There is no away. It is all out. Everything is always out. Don't look around because it really do be a mess right now. This might be burnt. It's okay. That's going to be a chicken sandwich. I had a lot of... Listen, I was saying a lot of things in my head, and I wish, because I missed a lot of it. That was really funny and good information. Now this chicken tender, he burnt because I got distracted, and that's okay. Because you know what? It's still going to taste like a chicken tender. Sometimes the oil burns you, and you're still on low heat, and you don't know why it has to do that. But that's just how it lives its life. Oil lives its life on the edge. It likes hurting people. It's violent. Don't date oil, okay? If somebody's like oil, don't date them. So you have this dirty fork. Am I going to wash it off? No. Why would I? Because guess what? It's dirty again. Wow, look at that. Mixing up this freaking powder here. Okay, so there you go. There's your dirty fork. Now, you're going to want a wet hand and a dry hand. The thing is, I get really confused because your wet hand just becomes dry. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't flour those last 2 chicken nuggies. Is it okay? It's fine. No one cares. So, but we do have flour, so I will flour the last 2. So, you just gotta have everything out in a tiny house. Everything just sits on top of everything. So you just throw some flour on these babies. Act like they're just a piece of pizza dough, and you just gotta flour it, roll it out. So what you're gonna do is like lay some flour down. I wish I had more camera angles, because this is complicated and I can't get chicken on everything. So you laid some flour down, you just massage that in. Now if you got too much flour on there, you don't want it too floury, just beat it. Just beat it. So now you just put that in there. So I'm assuming this is supposed to be my dry hand, right? Just roll it out. It's dough. It's pretty much dough. What is this? I don't know. It's a piece of the chicken nugget now. So that's floured, right? I can't tell because I have my eyes looking through a phone. It's a little hard to tell. So that's your chicken. That's your chicken right there. It's done. You're gonna take your hand that you're okay with getting wet, and you're gonna dip it in the egg. Now you're gonna take it back over here across your entire sink and grab the other one. Is it wet already? Yeah. Just dab it in some more flour, it's fine. Throw it in to the eggs. Swirl it around. This is gonna be mini nuggie. So cut your chicken nugget pieces, your chicken tendy pieces big. You know why? Because shrinkage. When chicken gets hot and it cooks, it shrinks. It's the exact opposite of a man in a pool. Or so he says. Now your one hand is dry, so you sprinkle this powder on here. Let me just grab you with my pinky. Okay, so your whole counter is contaminated with chicken juice. It's fine. Everything's fine. My dry hand somehow stayed dry when I picked this up, which is not normally what happens. It usually just gets all wet and disgusting like this hand, and there's no reason to have a wet hand and dry hand because it all turns out the same. Now you throw that in there, make sure it faces away from you, and you just plop it in, get oil all over your freaking space. Now where's your dirty fork? It fell into the thing, which the thing is the sink. You don't care. You don't care because everything's in hot oil. So this nugget, it's also burnt. Why? Because I got distracted. Now, you got a new nuggie in there. These last 2 nuggies, they're going to be fine because you're paying attention to them. You just love them, caress them, throw them, just get off the paper. You might get some paper in there. I just used my wet hand. And now, what you thought was a good idea to lay paper down, wax paper, has just turned into a disaster. And this is a sharp knife, and don't leave those face up while you're trying to roll frickin' nuggets around, right? So this one's definitely a nuggie. He's gonna throw in there. Wow, okay, he's in there. So what you thought was a good idea, turns out it's just gonna make a bigger mess. But your trash can's right by your thing, and there's just a trail of breadcrumbs. Okay, Hansel, let's just leave those in the trash. So here I am, about to eat my wonderful food that I just made, and it's about to be great. Have not eaten my food yet because I just filmed the intro. So I'm gonna actually try it and maybe end the video there. I don't know. This has been a terrible angle the whole time because all you see is this double chin. So hold on a minute. I'm gonna make this sandwich real quick. Now what you're gonna do is grab yourself the slices of lightly toasted toast you want and put them on a plate. A clean plate? No. How many dishes you want to do? Put them on the plate you've been using. I'm holding a bit of lettuce. Don't worry about it, okay? Get yourself some pieces of lettuce. Wash them. Believe me that I washed them, okay? Because you don't know what kind of nasties could be on there. Just shake them off. Get the water everywhere. Put the lettuce on there. Good. Lots of lettuce. I didn't really want that much, but it's okay. Now, what you're gonna want is some like vinegary thing, something with some bite. So Miracle Whip, that's what I could think of. I would put pickles. We don't have pickles. I would put coleslaw. We don't have coleslaw. So, and I don't know how to make it. And I personally just don't eat coleslaw. Now you put that on there. Wow, I'm such a good YouTuber. And then just top it with some hot sauce. Hot sauce, more vinegar, right? Boom. Okay, done. Okay, now put your camera back up to where you can actually take a bite of something, and hope that the chicken is cooked everywhere, and just take a big old bite. I did that in the most awkward way possible. Ooh, she's spicy. She's real spicy. You see that sparkle on my hand? That's from my pillow. Where did that come from? Also, when you get your piece of toast, realize that you left your oven on, like 30 minutes after you were done cooking chicken. So that was good. I'm not gonna try anything else on camera. That's the end of the video, I guess. I had a lot of fun making this. And I realized that if I'm talking to myself in my head a whole bunch, I just need to grab the camera. Because then I can say it out loud. And I'm not talking to myself, even though I am. But I'm not, because you're here. You're listening. You're here. You're listening to me. Even though my last video has no views, so it's still me talking to myself, but not for long. Try my sandwich.
Bark.
What is happening?
Bark. Bark.
Try my sandwich.
Bark. Make me one too?
Nope.
Why?
It's just for me.
Holy shit. Why don't I get one?
I made other stuff. I made tendies.
How'd you make them?
Like how you make tendies.
Yo, that's bomb as fuck.